Hey guys, ooh, y'all look where we are. Ooh. Hey, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and we're gonna do makeup, kind of weekly makeup basket with a little bit of organization, with a little bit of a fall makeup capsule. Also, we got some pan on products that I have finished. We're gonna really just touch every area that we like to talk about together on my channel. So if that sounds like something you would like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Y'all, I've been on my channel, okay? I've been here. I've been vlogging. I've been decluttering. I've been shopping. I've been doing it all. We just haven't been doing a lot of makeup, or the makeup that I have done is like sprinkled in. But you know, I've been saying I'm not leaving the makeup content. I just don't have as much to like film and post for you guys. But today we are here. I have finished so many products. It is fall. There's just a lot happening that I would like to talk with you guys about, if that's okay. So let me talk about what I've been doing for makeup, and we'll start there with like what I finished and Okay, so I've been doing something called Makeup Basket Express, which you guys helped me come up with. But basically, let me adjust you a little bit. This is products that I leave in my bathroom for a legit 5 to 10 minute makeup application. I haven't been having time to come in here, and this is my beauty room, to sit and do like a beautiful glam look. I just like, the mornings go so fast. They go so fast. I do still have dreams of coming in here to do my makeup into my routine, but I haven't figured it out yet. So until then, we'll just keep doing the Makeup Basket Express. But to be successful with the Makeup Basket Express, you need to have limited products. So like basically 1 or 2 per category, but mostly 1 per category, so that you have less choice to make in the morning, but it's quick. And yeah, I found, or I've been learning, I finish a lot of makeup like that. So let me actually grab what I finished up. It's just right behind you guys. It's just right over here. Okay, all right. Woo! All right, there are some non-makeup MDs in here, so we won't talk about them now. Okay, so for primer, I have been working through this Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer. You can see I am more than halfway through with it. So I will keep this in my Makeup Basket Express. It has a beautiful pump. It's a clear product. I give it a 7 out of 10. I think I just prefer like a moisturizing or like a serum type primer, and this one is a little bit thicker than that. It's a dewy foundation grip, prep, smooths, and hydrates. You really have to give it time to sit on your face. If you go in too quick after you've applied it with foundation, then it's a mess. So if there's a little bit of a learning curve to it. Obviously I've been using it, and I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great. I don't think it's a repurchase. But we will definitely finish this up before we roll something else in. And I believe, let me look over at my primers. I think this is one of the oldest primers. Maybe the NYX Marshmallow would be second up, or maybe the Wet n Wild. This one is the primer serum. Those 2 might be pretty close in age, but outside of that, I only have 2 others, which is One Heck of a Blot that's not very old, and then this Jekka Black primer, which Angela gave me in January. So yeah, I'm still trying. I'm still on my goal of working through my cream products and then just keeping 1 or 2 products on hand. So that's what we're going to keep for primer. I did finish the foundation that I had in there, which was the L'Oreal Pro Glow. Mine's in 204. This is one of my favorite foundations ever. I still have a few foundations to go through. Like I have the L'Oreal Nude. I have this one, which is a little bit newer, the CoverGirl Outlast, and this Milani Glow. We might do some decluttering here And I have Ninsa CC. So I don't really have too many foundations left. So once I finish up some of those, I will repurchase this. But what I have replaced it with and that I'm working through is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This is also a repurchase in my collection. But this is the first time using it that I have like only use this. So much in the past I would rotate every week, obviously, and so I would use it often, but never like just it and only it, forever it. And I would say I don't love it as much as I do when I'm just using it once in a while. Like when I use only this, I love it. I can't get enough of it. I can't wait to put it on my face. But this, I just feel like maybe it's a little thicker, takes a little bit longer to blend. 8 out of 10, not awful, not great. Maybe I would repurchase it down the road. I don't know, but we are going to work through it. And it's pretty full. I think it's maybe like a quarter of the way down. So we'll use this until it's up. And that is going to be the only 2 products I have for primer and foundation. Moving into concealer. So I did have just one option. But last weekend, I went to visit Julie Dawn Olsen. She has a YouTube channel. It's still up. She's just not active on it. So, and I know many of you used to watch her channel. But I went to see her with my friend Brooke. It was so much fun. But we were playing in her makeup. It was like, you know when you're young and you go like to a sleepover and you guys like play with makeup, you play with clothes, and you just talk all night long? It was like that kind of vibe. It was so nice. But she had a couple of products that she was getting rid of that I was like, yeah girl, I'll try them. So the first one, well, there's 3 concealers. And we have the Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I grabbed this. This is the one she gave me. I gotta keep them separate. And then this is the one that I am panning for this year. In my mind, I thought they were different. I thought this was a little bit lighter. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll take that. They are in light peach. Then I got home. They are literally the exact same color. On the bottom too. Same color. So I grabbed something I already have. So this one, my friend Danny is going to be in town this weekend. So I'll set that to the side for her. And then we'll go ahead and keep in the one that I've been using because I am trying to pan it. So typically I would just have one concealer, but she gave me these. I used to love the Maybelline Super Skin Better Skin. I've gone through 2 of these. They don't make it anymore. So she gave me hers, which is in 10. And I'm pretty sure that's the color I used to use. So I'm going to keep it in and play with it just a little bit longer, or I haven't tried it since she gave it to me. But she also gave me the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer. This whole line has had such mixed reviews on the internet, and I am so excited to try it because I have used this a couple of times, and I think it's really nice. It's really thin, it blends in well, and it just looks nice on my face throughout the day. So I love this, and we're going to keep that in. So that's everything that we have been doing for concealer. And then to set everything, we're going to switch this out. I've been using the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder, and this one is in translucent. You can see I've been really working through this one. I do like it. The smell initially bothered me, but it doesn't bother me anymore. I have been using more of a loose powder just to help make sure everything sets all day long. But I am going to put this back in my collection and we'll pull something else, another powder to use. So I'll just put that with my powders. And then I do still have a couple of pressed powders that I'm going to leave in. This CoverGirl, this is the Advanced Radiant Powder, y'all. She's going to be gone here soon. Look at that pan. That's pretty amazing. And then I've been still using the L'Oreal True Match Powder. And again, we have lots of pan here. I'm sure this one will still take a little bit longer unless it starts to break. But we'll go ahead and leave those in hopes to pan those up, use them up. Okay, and then from there, for bronzer, I've been using the Glowish. This one is in medium. I really love this. It looks so nice on my face. One of my favorites, but I will put it back and we'll pull out another bronzer to use. And then for blush and highlight, you can see I've been using this one so much. This is the Wet n Wild Highlight Bling. Like, come on now. I am going to put it back. I have really enjoyed using it this summer, but I do want to pull something else for the fall. Did something just fall out of it? Okay, we still look good. But we will put this back in the collection and pull something else to use. She gave me this blush palette by Morphe. This is Color Pro 8C. I don't know if they still make this anymore, but I have already started dabbling in this, mostly like this color and this color, but I do want to use this a little bit longer and see what my overall thoughts about it. I for sure know like this isn't going to be great, but the other stuff will be fun to play with. I have been using this Catrice, this is the California in a Box. This is my Project Pan palette for the year, and oh, it's so dark for me. Oh my gosh, it's so dark for me. It's like definitely these bronzers are super dark, even though I've obviously been trying to use them. I'll keep it in because it is Project Pan, but it's like obvious that I have bronzer blush on when I use this, so it's kind of like, I'm glad it's in this year's Project Pan, and it will be out of my collection soon. And then the palette I've been using for a while is this Natasha Denona Retro palette. I've been really digging into this. Maybe you can tell, maybe you can't tell, but this has been so nice. I've mostly been hitting in these, you can see where the dips are, and the shimmery ones, and just doing like one and done eyeshadows. I'll just tap it on and then blend it out in my crease. I've done some with the mattes here and there, but this has been so easy to use, so pretty, especially this color Jude is one of my favorites. It has so much dimension in it. I don't know, it looks like you did more than you did. Same with the color Helio here. It's been really nice. I will put it back because I've been using it for a little while, but this has been really nice to use for the last month or so. And then as far as setting sprays, I finished up the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better, and this Wet n Wild Rose. I think this had a random one in. Remember, I was smelling them in my last video to figure out what exactly we were working with. I actually ended up just dumping them all in my Urban Decay All Nighter because there wasn't very much in it anyways. So I just kind of made a monster mix, and it's been working out pretty well for me. And then I'm still trying to get through this Maybelline Glass Spray. This is a Project Pan. It's still about halfway. I just don't love it, so I've been trying to figure out different ways to use it. It's been very experimental, to say the least. I have been using the Maybelline The False Lash Lift. This mascara, I've been really liking it, and it's really cool because it has like a wand, kind of like the Better Than Sex, how it's kind of pinched in hourglass. So I have been really liking this, and I have officially used up all of the mascaras that are in my back stock. So this one by Tray Stick unfortunately sat too long. It was pretty dried out and it was flaking over my skin. But this is also really annoying to deal with. So that's done. The Pure Fully Charged, this one I was actually pretty nice as well. And then the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. I honestly didn't mind this formula, but the wand, she's thick, y'all. I'll show you. She's thick. It was like my poor eyes. I never knew if they were going to be safe that day or not, but that's what that looks like. So I am a like I'll sometimes push the 6 months on mascara, but then I get rid of it, whether it's out or not, because that's something that literally some days touches my eye because I go in too hot. So we want to make sure that we're keeping all of that clean and safe and all of that. Then I just have a few like brow products here. The Billion Dollar Brow and the Wet n Wild Brow that I've been using. And the Brow Wow Still. So still kind of working in with the same brow products. Still using the Wonder Brow. And I still have the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So we're still working through some of that stuff. And then lip gloss or lip balm. Milani Fruit Fetish Pumpkin Spice. This came out a couple years ago. And then the Seraphine lip mask. So I use these pretty much every day as well. But that's what I've been using, and I've been so consistent with those products. And honestly, I haven't bought any makeup in, I I don't know, whenever the last time I hauled something, that was the last time I bought makeup, and I can't even remember like what it would have been. To be honest with you, I didn't buy anything from the 21 Days of Beauty or anything like that. I've really been in a good place with using what I have and trying to pan stuff and ideally not waste things, especially my cream products. I mean, my powder products are like, will I ever finish them? I don't know, but I'm going to hold on to them until they're bad. So let me turn the camera around and we're going to go through each category, but I want to pull a few products so we can make a curated fall basket, and we might get rid of stuff along the way, we might not. That's not the point, but I do like to kind of do that as I see something from like, you know what, I'm not really using this anymore, to go ahead and get rid of it. So I'm going to pull a lot of items for from each category with the intention of just rotating it out often. I don't really know the details, but that's just what I'm feeling in my heart, and we'll work through it from there. So let me turn you guys around. These are all of my single highlighters. Y'all, did you hear Amrezy? Oops, sorry. Did you hear that Amrezy might be relaunched? I follow beauty on Reddit. Do you guys follow any makeup on there? They are on it. They are on it. But yeah, this might come back out. So in honor of that, we'll pull Amrezy. I don't know that fall necessarily has any particular like vibes for highlighter. So I guess I'll just kind of, okay, I haven't used the Natasha Denona Super Glow, so we'll pull this. That looks like it'll be fun to use. And I will say this disclaimer, because I know in the past when I did like seasonal curated products, people are like, makeup can be used anytime. Like, I know that. This is just like a fun way to like shop your stash and see what you have going on. Okay. See if any of this speaks to me, like this Becca one, MAC Double Gleam. I feel like, yeah, that's fall, right? You want a little glow. MAC Soft and Gentle, Cookie. We still have these chromes. We've been holding on to them for a little while. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any highlighters that I have here. I love highlighters. Okay, this Precious Petal is not even open. I think this is one that was sent to me by Angela. I don't quite remember. But I don't know. I will pull this and see if it's something that I would use. Kind of looks a little dark, but maybe not when it's like all blended in. So I'll pull that. Yeah, I think that's good. So how long am I don't even have like a true game plan. I was thinking I would just kind of have some things pulled to the side that I want to use. But maybe I just want one highlighter. Oh my gosh, what would that look like? I'm so indecisive right now. Yeah, let me just pull to my heart and then we'll go from there. Okay. Single blushes. Oh, wow. Okay. This is one where I know I'll want to pull a few things. I definitely want to pull Dallas by Benefit. That's like OG. Come on now. Let me pull MAC. This is the So Natural Glow Play. Yes. Okay. Oh, Tarte Expose. I haven't used this in so long. Let's grab that. Okay, this is for so many years. It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi has been a fall staple for me. So let's play with that and see if I still feel the same way. So we'll put these back in here. Okay, then we have this one. Definitely see some more. This is e.l.f. Always Rosy. I'm so conflicted about this one all the time. So that would be a good one to pull for like a fall vibe. Ooh, Clinique Nude Pop. That's nice. Ciate. I think this one's a little darker. No, what is that? Summer Love, which you know I've pan one. And then Matchmaker. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, that's kind of like a fall vibe. So we'll pull that one. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking this Hourglass, which is in Mood Exposure. That's always a good fall vibe. Kind of like a darker type vibe is what I have in mind when I think about fall. Again, whatever you think about for fall is totally fine. It doesn't have to be. But I think this is, this one is Glowish in Healthy Peach. Let me see what this other one was, because I think this other one might be more like a fall color. This one is Caring Coral. Yeah, that's pretty, a little bit darker. So we'll grab that. I really do like these LA Girl just blushing colors. They're good. They're really good. They're super affordable. So I think that's going to be everything I grab now for fall. Just kind of see where it goes from there. Here's the balm. What's this one? Oh, Girl Power or Bourbon. That's pretty fall. Pretty fall. So we'll grab that. Okay, here we are, bronzers. And I really do like using one bronzer for an extended time. Like I was using the Sweet Tea one for a little while. I was just using this Glowish for a little while. So I think I do want to stick with pulling just one bronzer. And I don't have one in mind. I love the Rosewood by Anastasia. That's such a nice one. I'm trying to think like what just naturally blends into my face that I just really look forward to using. Oh, we know my Tarte. You know what? I know you all have been staying around for a while. You're like, girl, you had that forever. But let me just explore using this and maybe using it up. So we'll stick with that. And I think that will honestly be it for bronzers. And I don't feel a need to get rid of any of these. Thank you very much. I did want to pull out a loose powder. And I think kind of along the lines of that Tarte, I want to go ahead and do the Born This Way by Too Faced. Unfortunately, they do not make this anymore. This is the Ethereal Setting Powder. And there's not like too terribly much in here that probably take me a few months, but I think I'll just focus on this. I love it so much, and I would rather use it up than have it just go bad in my collection. And these other ones aren't too terribly old. I think powders in general have a longer shelf life, so we'll put these back. Here are my pressed powders. I do, and I have some face palettes in here. So I don't want to pull any press, but I do want to pull my Hourglass. This one is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. This is such a nice one. I always enjoy pulling it and using it as an all-in-one palette. And it has like a little bit of a darker color that would be nice for fall. I love everything in here, so we'll pull that as an option, as an all-in-one option. Let's see, we have this Charlotte Tilbury. She's so cute. That's a really nice all-in-one. This other Hourglass is Ambient Lighting Unlocked. Not as perfect for my face, but I've been holding on to her for a while. I don't know if I'll get any of the new ones out that are come out, because I'm sure all that stuff will be released soon. I have the Glowish setting powder as well. It's so nice. The whole line is really nice. But I think as far as powders go, that's all I'm going to pull for now. And oh yeah, I forgot. How did I forget that I have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish? Yeah, I think once I work through that CoverGirl one that's almost empty that I showed you guys in the beginning, I will probably work through one of these other ones, but for now, we'll just leave it here. Here's my concealer collection. I'm good with this. I cut the ones out that I told you guys about. Otherwise, I don't think we need to pull any of this, and I don't feel a need to declutter it. Okay, where I think fall makeup does its best is lipsticks and eyeshadows. So here are my eyeshadows, and how many palettes do we want to pull? Unsure. Okay, but we have some natural less. We have some classics here. Ooh, the Emily Edit, the Once. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll pull a few here as well. This one has been I've been rocking with the Lorac Mega Pro 3 for a while. This Violet Voss. That's really, yeah, let's pull that. Morphe, Jaclyn Hill. Let's pull that. Jeffree Star Orgy. I don't pull for that one very much. Or the Jeffree Star Morphe X, but it goes around. Oh my gosh, we gotta pull this one. Oh geez, you know. This, sorry, you can't even see it. This is the Morphe Boss Mood 35M. I think every fall for the last few years I've pulled this one out. Yeah, we will pull this one again. I don't think these larger palettes are going to fit in my bathroom makeup setup, but that's okay. And then Natasha Denona Star. So let's go ahead and put these back and see what else we want to pull. Oh, I have other face palettes that are more like colors, and I do want to pull the Anastasia Glow Kit. That's nice, and I got it around a holiday, whatever year it came out. So I think this is always a good time in my mind to pull it, but I think that's good right now as far as face palettes. And back to eyeshadows. Okay, let's see. We have the Naked palettes. I don't know that any of those stand out. I think the Too Faced chocolate, no, chocolate. We have the Naked Cherry. You know what? That's kind of fallish, in my opinion. So we'll pull that. The Lorac Mega Pro. That's kind of fallish, too. This is the Mega Pro 4. Why aren't they making these anymore? Like, they are so good. Okay. I love the Born to Run. What would be the best scenario for making this work? Like, we're doing Makeup Basket Express. I'm pulling this large pile of makeup. Do I pull it weekly? And do you guys want to see me just pull it weekly from this pile? Or should I spread it out a little bit longer? Because if I pull it weekly, I'm realistically only using each item 3 or 4 times. So is that like enough, or do I do it like bi-weekly, switch out, and just go to like this curated pile? I haven't really thought it through, so just let me know if you have suggestions. But I think that's all that I want to pull from this pile. And then we have a few palettes that don't really have a home. I want to do more of a makeup organization in this video, but this video is getting so long. So, we'll just kind of stick it here. Oh, Persona. That's really pretty. Teddy Boy. That's a nice cool tone. Give them love. Okay. Alright. We had Beauty Bakery. Cool tone. This Moods by Laura Sanchez. Pretty bright. I don't really associate fall with bright colors, but maybe you guys do. I mean, we all have our different interests with makeup, and I think that's what makes this all so fun for us. ABH Norvina. Yeah, like maybe more summer than fall. I'm not sure. I'm not going to pull it. We just pulled, sorry, the Natasha Retro, so we'll put that back. Pure, oh, that's a face palette. Is that a face palette? Okay, y'all know the Violet Voss Violet Sunset was a staple for me this summer. I really enjoyed using that. Ooh, Nudes of New York. This is just an all-around good palette for Maybelline, so I'll just pull that. Chocolate Bar. Julia, I believe, is the one who gave me that as well. Modern Renaissance. Oh, that's a classic fall, right? Like, do you still think of like these burgundy, browns, oranges as fall? I mean, that's kind of old school YouTube, so maybe that's like dating me at this point, which is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, gingerbread. This is like holiday, more Christmas. Butter London. This one I think Julie also gave me. This is the Revolution Rose Gold Chocolate Palette. I still haven't used this one. This is the Moroccan Spice by Fenty, but I'm not really feeling it, at least for what we're doing here. Perfusion Nudes. We already pulled a new nude palette with the Maybelline one. I do like this Huda Mercury Retrograde. What is it called? Yeah. Okay, there it is. This nudes. This one wasn't bad. I don't know Slam Beauty, but this was given to me by a friend, and honestly, it wasn't too bad. And then the Dominique. I haven't really used this one either. I don't even know if it has a name, but it's Dominique Cosmetics. So yeah, none of these are grabbing my attention, so I will just kind of sit them back to the side. I'm not going to worry about pulling my single shadows or anything like that, but I think that I want to go through this to see if Danny wants any of it. I know I want to keep the CoverGirl Outlast Foundation, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I really am not a huge fan of this Marshmallow Primer, and if she doesn't have it, I think she'd be interested in using it, because I know she likes the NYX brand. I just think it's too thick for me, personally, for my taste, so I will give that to her if she wants it. And I'm going to go ahead and give her this Milani Glow 110. I can't figure out how to use this for me. When I use it alone, it's too thick. It's almost like I can't get the tackiness to dry down. And I've tried mixing it, but mixing it just seems like an extra step that I don't need. I've tried using like a light amount as a primer, and I just don't like it. I just don't like it. So we'll move that out. I know I want to keep my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. I know I want to keep my Wet n Wild Coconut. And I know I want to keep my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Setting Spray. And I want to keep the L'Oreal Nude Match. Eventually I would like to use that one up. And I did like the Jensen the times I've used it. So I want to continue using this as well. So I'm trying to think, this Rimmel Stay Matte Glow. I might see if she wants this, because matte doesn't work for my skin because it's so dry. And I don't know, I don't recall her skin type, so she might not be interested in that. I do like hydrating primer, so I'll keep this Jecca Black hydrating primer. And I know I just said that dry doesn't really work for me, but I've only used this one heck of a blot like once or twice. So I want to use it just a couple more times to see how I feel about it. But otherwise, this is good. I'm going to put all of this back in here. I'm just so proud of where this, like liquids or creams, whatever you want to call these products, how far we've come. Like, remember when each item or each category had its own full container, or mostly full, maybe they were never like filled to the top, but I had like 15 foundations at one point, and now we're down to just like a handful. It feels so good. Like, I just feel so proud of myself. I love my makeup, but it feels good to be more like realistic with what I can use versus not use. Alright, so this is everything that we had pulled out for fall makeup. And we decluttered those 4 things, so that feels pretty good. I just like to keep a handle on what's in my collection. Am I using it? Should I pass it on? So the real test here is going to be you guys telling me what do you want to see from this? How can I make this work? In the past, when we've pulled these curated products, I pulled a lot more. So I think this is like a more like scaled down version of what we've done in the past. But where do I want to start? I want to pick a product from each category so we can get started. And I honestly want to go ahead and do this Lorac Pro. So here is my Makeup Basket Express. So we'll kind of create this together a little bit. So I have to have this other basket to the side because it doesn't all fit in here. So, let's see. I'd like to do the concealers. Can you guys see? I like to do the concealers all in this container, or in this side. And I also like to do like my e.l.f. brow pencil here. And let's see. Yeah. To do that here. Where did my brow go? She's missing. I don't know where she went. Okay. Okay, so I like to keep my brow pencils in here and my eyeliner, which is the Tarteist, my foundation, my primer, and my setting sprays. Just, I don't know if you saw any of that, but all of that stays in here. So setting sprays, primer, foundation, and eye products. So that's good. Let me move out this Morphe face palette. I'll just add it to the curation. And I just want to take a break from this being in here. It's been in here for so long. Let me have a break. Let me have a break. Alright, so that is, oh, here's my brow. Hello. There we go. Wow. That's probably not going to fit sitting there. Okay. Alright. So eyeshadow. I want to use the Lorac Pro 4. So that will be the only eyeshadow we keep in here. We have our Too Faced base powder, the 2 press setting powders, and the bronzer, which is Tarte. So I think we need to pull a highlighter and a blush. And I think the highlighter that I'm like super excited to use is the MAC Double Gleam. Yeah, Double Gleam. So we'll put that in here. And then I want to use a blush, and I think the one that I'm kind of excited to use is this Tarte Exposed. I haven't used this in so long. Like, this is iconic YouTube, so I'm going to pull that. Well, there we go. And I want to pull this Hourglass face palette. So I'll have 2 options. I'll have the individual products, single blush, bronzer, highlight, and then I'll have a face palette version in case I want like just a quicker makeup moment in the morning. But other than that, I think that's good. So like I said, if you're going to do a smaller Makeup Basket Express for true 5-10 minute makeup, you want to limit the options that you have. But otherwise, yeah, it's fun. Alright, I'm excited to switch it out. I've been wanting to do that for so long. But here are the rest of the curated products. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, it's so nice to talk about makeup again and all of that. If you have ideas of what content you like to see with this curated pile, or just let me know what you're curating from your makeup collection. Let's just talk. Alright, let's just talk in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you're all well. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!